Okay, let's see. Where am I at? Trying to figure out what taco be. Or slow. So being school. In the main section. Oh. Okay. I need to hit this arcade.
Hey! Hey!
Actually, I go talk to Taba.
Okay.
You're all here.
Huh?
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I just want to have to school in that evening. What would she be? It wouldn't be far. For example, if I'm king, no surprise there. So they tell you how to take down that cheater. It's going to. One contestant. He wants us to introduce him to the Phantom Thieves. You can't just give yourself away though. That's where you're coming. Maybe you could hack into the gun about server and do something. But we won't be able to get in touch with him that way. Sim coin card. What are we going to steal?
Oh yeah.
Oh, how about the homepage? I already hacked into it, so it's all really good at doing. Okay, I'll wait a coin card saying that we're going to steal the gun about homepage. After that, you need to leave evidence that the Phantom Thieves hacked into it. The king will have no choice but to believe it was yours. Ooh, this sounds like fun. I'll put our logo smack dab at the top of the front screen. Perfect, we'll go see Kane. Oh, let us know before we talk to him. So, wait for our word to start the hacking. Oh, you can count on me. Alright. Now I go back to Panel 240. Let's walk it.
Hey!
Contact. When do whenever. Go ahead. It'll be fine. Leave it to me. Okay, I'm hacking now.
Any progress with the Phantom Thieves? Calling card? Huh? There's something written on it. Thanks for your support. Please help those in need. This is a promise to you from the Phantom Thieves. We're going to post a secret message. just for you on the game's official website. Oh, is this for real? I mean, you can probably just buy one of these cards at the store. The official Gunabout website? Whoa! The Mark of the Phantom Thieves! They hacked the site! Just like they did on Medjed's site. Which means you were able to contact the real Phantom Thieves. No way! How'd you do it? Huh? That's all you had to do? Oh, right. That way their true identities stay hidden. Wow, I can't believe they sent me a message. I wasn't expecting much from you, but you're actually pretty cool. I wish I was able to talk with them or something, though. But you fulfilled your part of the deal, so I'll teach you how to shoot. Once you stop them from moving, you gotta hit their weak point right away. You should be able to inflict a lot of damage to the cheater this way. Let's get started. Come on, you gotta aim. No, you're just stopping their movement by doing that. No, not like that. Are you taking this seriously? You gotta focus on your second shot.
The king's swearing up a storm today.
That's what happens when he teams up with another player, and why everyone also watches him from a distance.
All right, looks like you kinda got the hang of it. I think you'll be able to beat that cheater now. I have a bad habit of swearing when I get all worked up. Sorry. But I think you have a lot of potential. More than most people. If you want, I can teach you a few other moves too. I have the ultimate trump card. So tell me more about the Phantom Thieves.
It's a deal. And my deal is Senya.
According to the reports, it seems your skill at handling a gun is quite impressive. Either you taught yourself, or you had a capable coach by your side. Where did you learn how to handle a gun?
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. Which have become the wings we bound that bring his 5 genes of captivity. With the birth of the Tower Persona, I've obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power. Allows you to use all rounds to down one enemy.
All right.
Okay.
It's earlier than usual today. I gotta go. See you later.
Acting with Senya has made my heart grow. I feel like my kindness has increased. Good, I needed that.
All right.
Take the hardest one for him to get up. It's evening.
Ah, you're back.
Sure.
Hey!
Let's hang out. Let's get some sushi and
Sounds
Genta,
good
huh?
to me.
Let's go. I'll treat you, of course. I just got my bonus, so I'm going to get some of the more expensive sushi today. Come on, don't hold back. Order anything you want. Think of it as a thanks for all the info you've given me. Plus, I like to eat normal food once in a while too, you know. Let's keep up our spirits, okay? Yeah, you're right. Let's make sure we get nice and energized for our next big mission. Okay, it's on me today. Knock yourself out. Wow, you ate a ton. Well, I guess that's normal for a high school kid. I'll just have to make up for it with more scoops. I'll be counting on you.
Well then.
Well, I guess we should get going. Let's get some sushi to go and stop by Ryokon's place.
Oh?
I didn't know you could buy this. Alright, I'm giving you one as a gift. Now we'll each have one as a matching set. Ooh, a sushi mug. Oh, that's right, I have bought something. What will she like? Ah, a present. That's so nice of you. I'll take it. Thanks. It feels like I touched Oya's heart a little. I think my bond with Oya will grow stronger soon.
Thanks.
Thanks for that. I'll be counting on you for more info.
Hey,
Had seen you tell the elves about what Masiba told you? Yeah. What are you doing today? I just finished some student council work. While I'm on my account, really concentrate. Let me know if anything comes up. Alright, it'll be fun. Alright, so on certain days.
well,
All I can do now is wait. About our trip to Railroad District, do you have time today? Yeah.
alright then.
Let's get our uniforms. Well, I'm gonna go take a walk. Take a walk while you're busy with her. Let me know when you're ready to leave. That works. There are so many people here. I guess this really is the biggest railway district in Asia, huh? Apparently this place was a hotbed for criminals and illegal immigrants before they installed surveillance cameras. I heard there were quite a few brothels as well. You're very well informed.
Yes.
Well, I heard a great deal about it from my father. This is the first time I've actually been here myself though. Regardless, it becomes far safer now than it used to be. Of course, the surveillance cameras play a substantial role in that. But it was mainly thanks to the police efforts to clean up the area.
But
Even so, there's no way to eradicate the crime entirely. It seems the operations nowadays are only better hidden.
shall we go?
Anyway, seeing is believing, yes? Come on, let's have a look around. At Matako's request, we walked separately through Shintoku. Countless men tried to start conversations with her. Did we lose him? That guy was so persistent.
Oh my.
He must have been a scout for the Holsters Club. He mentioned how his girls get paid a lot to wear cute dresses. All I wanted was to ask if Sinjin students worked there, but he nearly dragged me inside with him. If he hadn't been there to rescue me, get frustrated easily, huh?
No.
Not usually, but it was very hard to follow what he was saying. I mean, he kept going on about how this is the top job for young girls and how they have such a clean workplace. I guess that's how they do it. I learned something new today.
Thank you very much.
Alright, thanks again. It seems you have a knack for helping me out. I hope I can do the same for you someday. I can feel quite motivation from Otaku. Alright. The Beaten Pass. That aside, even though this is a suburban district, there's absolutely no students around here. And definitely no children students. I guess they wouldn't come in uniform either way. Well then? Huh? That was...
Did you notice this?
I used to be in the same class as her, but why is he here? The after school salon. What kind of place is that? I'm not sure, but it seems suspicious. I have to ask her about it, or I would you to be there too as my witness. Would that be okay? What's up, Commando? How you doing? Well, we spent quite a bit of time here. Let's head back to the station.
Alright then.
Thank you for today. Just relaxing, day off, early start.
You're back.
Good evening.
I'm intruding in your home once again. My apologies for spending so much time here. It's just such a common place. Don't worry about
Thank
it.
you.
One more thing though, I heard a chronicle has finally been sent. If the rumors of internal affairs at Akuma Foods are true, their presence should still be judged. However, it should be up to the government or police to do so. This is an unfortunate situation. You have more natural aptitude for this than I thought. In addition to skills, you seem to have quite a lot of ambition. As long as I'm your instructor, I must measure your progress. Therefore, I would to take you somewhere after our match today. You want to go? Yeah. Excellent. After our match, I'll take you to Booktown. That was a good match. I really do enjoy teaching you. You're such a quick learner. And what is OP with me? My characters at the moment are pretty good. Today I thought we'll find you something to help you train on your own. This bookstore is filled with Sogi related books. I've been coming here a lot lately. There's also a curry restaurant just around the corner. I recommend their katsu curry. I always eat in katsu curry before an important match for good luck. Hafumi.
Oh,
Hello, I hope your match went well today. What are you talking about? Today's your day off. My apologies, I forgot that there aren't any matches scheduled for today. Out shopping with your boyfriend? How nice for you. I shouldn't be surprised. You are a famous Sogi player after all. Well, I won't intrude. Bye.
sorry.
Sorry, she was only glaring at you because you're with me. She's my senior. I defeated her in a recent title match. Well, I didn't mind. Well, that's very kind of you. The truth is, I'm not very well liked by my seniors. The more attention I get, the more enemies I make, and the more lies are spread about me.
Oh,
Perhaps it's odd to compare myself to them, but I wonder if it's the same for the Phantom Thieves. People are so divided about them on the internet. Some love them, while others hate them. I can't help but see similarities between us. What do you think about them? They're cool. I feel the same actually. It's amazing that they're still doing what they do, even though so many people criticize them. They give me courage. But if their victories can't be won with all alone, how do they change a person's heart? I'm interested from a tactical standpoint. Oh, and I'm sorry, we are quite off topic. I think I've become much more talkative as of late. I usually don't talk this much. You're more than just someone I can practice with new moves with. You're someone I can
look
confide in.
forward to it.
If you don't mind this sort of thing, I'd like to go out and chat with you again. I feel Ramon's trust in me growing.
All right.
Store up to 4. Oh yes, there's a book that I would love
Let's
for you to read. Let's go.
Until next time.
Until our next match, take care. And I probably got a book. And someone stopping by in the morning. Wanna go to Dome Town? Oh yeah, I got some info that turned by Ion. I got it's 2 passes. Commit. Okay, so I'll do my Mementos one on Monday. Hopefully. According to my intern, there's a cheater who frequents this arcade. He gets his opponent to bet money and then cheats to win it all. Oh, Cedric-san, what are you doing here? Taking a breather. A breather? That sounds cool. So cool. Man, that's so good. Perfect for the superhero.
Huh?
Superhero? Yeah, we want to do something about that cheater who comes here. Cheater? Or maybe it was the guy I just beat. I handed his behind to him and he went home crying. I was rusty at first since it wasn't gun about, but it was easy once I got the hang of it. Wait, what? Really? But you're just a kid. So what age is irrelevant? So, you know, I've seen your face somewhere before.
Oh,
Oh, are you Senor Oda, the gambling prodigy? Don't address me without an horrific. Who are you anyway? You don't remember me? We fought one time in a tournament. It's me, Mr. Man. I don't remember. I fought way too many people. You'll only stick in my memory if you were something special. Wow, you really are the king. The way you talk sounds so cool. Who is this guy, your friend? Hey, why don't you answer? We are friends.
Hey!
Cedric-san, do you have some spare time? Wanna go check out the theme park? There's no gun about here and I'm getting annoyed with all the people watching me. Let's go. Hey, he can hold our bags. Yeah, you can come along. Wow, so Con, I knew the king had a big heart.
see you.
Ah, you're back.
Nice.
That fortune teller, yeah. Oh, only 2 more days left to go. Wow. You again? I submitted to ask him about my modified gun models at my current guts level. So what you're here for? I looked inside the bag. I see, so you took a look inside, huh? That was a custom gun that I modified to make it look as real as possible. I had a customer who was interested in it. You helped me out by smuggling it out of here so I didn't get caught by those detectives. You can have that gun if you all want. You're going to Compass now. You're at Compass now, so don't go snitching. I got everything on my security camera. I want to see more. Oh.
Hey,
Wanna talk in the back?
who the hell are you? At your age? Well, I guess you've got the heart of an enthusiast. You're a strange one, kid. Wait a sec. Yeah, this could work. Hey, I can grant that wish of yours. But you better have the money. These things are worth hundreds of thousands of yen per unit. Sometimes they even reach the millions, depending on how I feel.
And that's how I follow.
Look, I ain't a bad dude. I've been known to compromise from time to time. For example, you help me out with my business. Smuggling goods, destroying evidence, and as a reward, I'll introduce you to the special menu. With good prices for a punk like you. What do you say? Not bad, huh?
What's the goal here?
That's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Gotta fight evil with evil. I need a pawn of my own. Don't talk to no one about this. Got it? Just follow my orders.
Well, we won't be able to get much stronger. We won't be able to get much stronger if I don't accept this
Now what's it
offer.
gonna be? You gonna take my deal or not?
I'll do what I can.
That's fine. Okay, I'll work on that special menu for you. You should be grateful.
I made a deal with Ari. I swear to ask him to customize guns for me now, in exchange for helping me out. That's to be all your confidence. Finally.
It seems you had model guns in your possession as well. Their detail goes beyond a simple hobby. I'm sure some people believed those guns were real. You'll tell me how you procured them, won't you? Spill it.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaking thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the hangman persona, I have obtained the wings of blessing that shall read freedom and new power.
All right.
Oh yeah, when I don't got any business going on, I'll have you do some miscellaneous chores. Clean, run errands. There's plenty for you to do around here. Must be pretty exciting for an enthusiast like you, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, that's enough for today. Go on, get out of here.
I found an awesome magazine. I'll bring it to the hideout. You have tomorrow off for health and sports day, right? I'll definitely get your adrenaline pumping. I really want to read it, but I'll wait till tomorrow. See ya. Guess I'll spend time with her. Guess I can use the boost more frequently.
Yo!
Yeah, I'm gonna show you today. I haven't bought my PC Max to kill time. Oh, I have enough for you, by the way. There's some seriously ingenious stuff in these things. Put my defensive, deepen my bond.
Hey!
Swap. That sounds good.
Alright!
Alright, today's a readathon. Holy crap, this mouse is so big. A two-handed mouse is so ridiculous. And this keyboard is too curvy. How would the keystrokes even work? This is great. This self-built PC competition is really amazing. Have you ever built your own PC before? I've been interested in it.
Really?
Really? Oh no, I got some recommendations. We'll put together a beast of machine. We'll pick out every component for this custom build. We should go together to Akaba sometime X10. I read with Taba while talking about computers. I figured learning more about intriguing PC components helped me gain a bit more proficiency.
All right.
It's getting pretty late.
Hey, hey.
Oh, I hunger. No longer I'm in Paris anymore. I want curry. Absolutely.
Really? Yep.
It smells good. When's the curry gonna be ready? For your heart. You almost done? Is that pop the rice? Wow, I feel like I could shoot a level 5 laser beam out of my mouth right now.
Not bad.
I don't hate it, but Sojo's curry is still the best. We had a lot of conversation about the complicated workings of a bowl of curry.
Bye now.
See you tomorrow. That curry was super delicious. Time for the big moment. Sorry for mentioning you all this early in the morning. It seems my father will be holding an urgent press conference.
Okay.
I guess the coma finally had his change of heart. That has to be at least with some of the burden on Hollywood soldiers. For real? Congrats. When's that going to be? 8 p.m. tonight. I wonder if we talk about the mental shutdowns. Where should we watch it? Why don't we get together beforehand? Sounds good. I don't really have a reason for meeting up, but it still might be proof beneficial. Anyway, how does the Sultan Cavity rooftop sound? I actually happen to have some business up there. Sounds good to me. It's been ages since I was up there last. Wait, the school? Futaba, make sure you come through the front entrance. See you all there after school.
Oh?
Wait, where's Yusuke? If he's still a super at this point, he's definitely going to be late for school. Meh.1 week left until exams. You'll have no problems if you've been studying regularly this semester. That's that Akoma Foods has been a hot topic lately. This much media coverage must be worth at least 10 million yen. At first, I even thought that all this outcry was just some kind of elaborate marketing campaign. I guess it's given them too much of a bad image to be that though. Advertising and public image are more important than anything else for a corporation. Are you familiar with a psychological test using these images? You show these 2 images to people and then ask them to name one Buddha and the other one Kiki. Such-a-san.
You.
Which one do you think much will choose the name Kiki? Oh, is it?
This is it.
Yes.
That's correct. You see, I have instantly felt that A is Kiki. Sharp sounds like a K until you are linked to the spiky image. According to one theory, sounds and shapes are processed in the mind in the same area of the mind. Furthermore, this sense is the same worldwide. No matter the language, the result is the same.
Nice going.
All right.
This way. A product name impresses an image on people before they even buy it. Big Bang Burger exemplifies this. The voice consonants and short syllables with a long imprint. Although with the news these days, it may also invoke the image of the strong oppressing the weak. Even the teachers have their eyes on Akoma Foods. Well, he still be having a change of heart, so there should be nothing to worry about. Now something for the afternoon is gonna happen. You want me up the rooftop after school, right? Rooftop, what is this about? Oh yeah, you weren't there. Can you come to the school rooftop after class today? I don't quite understand what is going on, but sure. Is Haru at school? I'm heading over now. Things were hectic this morning. I'll be there before classes end for the day. That reminds me, your fire bed is on the rooftop. I didn't know about that. That's right, this season is good. So I'm thinking of transplanting to them sometime soon. The fires are an excellent hobby. I would gladly assist you. We'll help too. Really? Thanks. Oh wait, I'll see you all after school.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
You can just call me Haru. The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some, how do I put it, aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it. Why don't we plant you, Mona?
Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough.
How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it?
Well then, how about a night party at Destinyland?
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams?
It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park? You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did, but
Hold on, I'll go check.
She really thinks like a celebrity.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park?
Even just for one night, the price is insane. Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
In that case, let's do this. We'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
So, seriously, how much does it cost? For real?
It seems like we'll be having our celebration at Destinyland tonight.
That was delicious.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here. We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams. Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you. That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
Lady An, this view is not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that.
Fighting brings you closer.
That's a good way of putting it.
I wonder if that has to do with where we are.
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well. But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing!
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it. Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
And that party will be for me! Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly? It's actually a bit frightening. You worry too much. I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conference?
Oh, perfect timing!
Father.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes. I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that, I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Here it comes. Okuma is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
Okumura-san?
Father? Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all.
Don't tell me. Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's impossible.
What happened?
I want to know that myself. We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right? That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What's wrong?
This is the same. I remember now. It's just like
What happened to my mom?
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
It's been a while. What are you watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis. But perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer. And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. There was only a small error pop up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sai-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data? I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
Did you see the news? Did you see? He collapsed during the interview. This is serious. That was gruesome. Wish they put some sort of warning on that video. They say President Okumura died. Really? Whoa, you're right. I saw the news report about it. So about how was that, the news said it was a cardiac arrest. There's a chance to pull through, right? I hate to say this, but usually after such a report, the only thing that follows is the confirmation of death. No. Who? Why is this happening? Did someone die simply from having a mental shutdown? I don't know. I suppose it's possible that the assault could kill a person. Howard did mention how her father wasn't in the best of health, but for him to just end up and die, this is gotta be some kind of joke. Haru, are we responsible for his death? But I thought it was supposed to be fine as long as we didn't kill their shadow. And that we say, Morgana? It should have been okay. It should have been. It should have been okay. Yeah, there's no point getting mad at Mona for this. I had the same thing too, you know. In any case, let's compose ourselves for now. We need to act normally in public, but keep Haru in our minds. This doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one thing, but what are we supposed to do from this point on? Or here on out? Same meaning. Haru's going to be fine, right? This is going to turn this west. Igor was sounding right in this situation.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened.
What happened?
Who knows? However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
Like 9.
All right.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
Is that true?
Did you hear Okuma die? It's all over the news. He collapsed during his press conference, right? I must have been watching when it happened. You'll probably badge off. It was a total disaster. I never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. The news says it was because of illness, but either way, you spin it is bizarre. Wish I had seen it live.
Listen this time, okay?
And in this age, proletarian literature, that is, literature written by the working class. Did you see that interview? I thought it was going to be someone hitting the camera so at first. I was so scared I changed the channel. He really looked like he was in pain. That was sick. When you quiet down, we're in class now. Not to mention, you have midterm start on Monday. Focus on studying. Things are getting pretty bad. It seems the police have shown up at our school. The police were informed. Your sister hasn't told you about any of this. Nothing at all. Could this be related to Koma's death in some way? But there's no connection between our school and Koma Food. Think they came to talk to Haru? She's absent today. Then seriously, what they're here for? I can't even begin to fathom the reasoning. Anyhow, let's be particularly careful not to stand out and head straight home once school ends. Understand that, everyone?
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Yes! I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal?
Teammate was in danger.
Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
All right.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
Her vision is starting to get distorted.
Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused. Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself. Now, explain everything to me.
Oh. Has anyone been able to contact Haru? I'm worried about her. No one here. Me either. She won't pick up. It doesn't look like she's seen any of our chats either. I'm worried about her. Hope Haru's okay. Let's not do that today. A person Akuma died? Is this just a coincidence? Is there an illness that could cause that? Nah, no way. Was it murder? So it was murder. That's terrifying. This might be the biggest event of the century. Gotta do some cleaning. Give me a moment. Oh, XTenCon? Try a game and do it in time. My apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have come down a bit at home, so I thought there was something I need to tell you. Are you alright? Yes. Thank you. There's actually something that caught my attention. I think I need to discuss it with everyone though. We should meet at the hideout after school. Looks like Haru is managing somehow. Sorry about that. Alright, let's meet up with everyone after school. Was Okumura murdered? But that was a live broadcast, wasn't it? If it wasn't an illness, then it has to be murder. Didn't he kind of deserve to die anyway? Still, I feel bad for him going on like that.
this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed, they'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura.
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru! I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too. My condolences. Must be rough. I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes. What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Mijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you?
It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if
things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this?
I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
Don't tell me the Phantom Thieves did that to President Okumura. The heroes, they will never do that. It would be disappointing if they just turn out to be criminals. It has to be some kind of trick. They will never do that. I can't think of any other explanation. That has to be it.
For real?
To find a calling card with the principal, but that's impossible. This is ridiculous. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to President Okumura? They never do such a thing, isn't that right? Absolutely. Yeah, I trust them. Anyway, it seems like everyone's forgotten all that they've done up to this point. That won't stop me though. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. Well, see you later. Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person to do that. We can't betray him. No, it's not do that. Okay. I had to get rid of midterms. Yay. I'm sorry for worrying you, everyone. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing alright? I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients, but the parts as well. They've been handling the preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help out at all. You shouldn't. Everyone understands this is a trying time for you, and we're here if anything happens. I know. I'll get in touch once things settle down. Don't push yourself. Thanks, talk to you later. Best I grow, worrying about us even at a time like this. I bet they killed Kuma to make an example out of him. Why else would they kill him during a press conference? I read somewhere that Kuma raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent I feel for him. Murdering someone to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Sido and that Kaya kid. The Finterfused are a menace. Have we been training the murderers all this time? It has to be accepted. The Finterfused aren't like that. They're not heroes, they're just criminals. I believe in the Finterfused. They wouldn't do that. I'm really disappointed. Were they just why? Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any idea? Of course not. If I was to guess, I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdowns. Wait, how do we even know we got set up to begin with? They found a calling card in Principal Kobayade's office. Someone else had it printed that opposite. In the worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. This is bad, guys. Yes, our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. Let's prove our innocence. How are we gonna do that though? It looks like our only choice now is to find the true culprit. Although we don't have any leads. Why did this guy happen to us? I wish I could prove our innocence, but we can't afford to make a dumb mistake and get ourselves caught. We just have to keep lying well and wait. Without doing anything conspicuous, okay? Hey, sorry for bringing this up when things are so chaotic. I know it's been tough after what happened to President Okumi and all, but this is the perfect time for small changes of heart to restore your reputation. Anyway, here's the info I have. If true, this one is pretty crazy. Apparently, an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in Symbolium underground. He acts like a homeless person during the day, but then goes about his work at night. He hasn't left any trace of his identity though, so there's nothing the police can do. Sounds dangerous, right? I can't believe he's knowing he's out there. Well, according to the rumors, his name is Yohei Karatini. I'm seriously scared. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm leaving this to you, the soldiers. Mishima really does get some amazing info for us sometimes. Our participants may have taken a hit after Akuma's stuff, but we can still prove our justice and mementos. We should discuss this with everyone when we have time, or we have to meet up with Haru before we can go in. Exams are coming, all these things going well. I give you a general idea of what they were like when I was a second year. What do you think? Steady go? Yeah. Alright, come to the library. I'm going to drill into you, so prepare yourself.
Hey.
Trying difficult problems is good, but the most important thing is to find the mason. Well, how are they? Good, I think. Wow, he's studying with Motoko, deepening your understanding. Getting back to the basics is necessary when you're whilst in both studying and regular life. This is the opportunity for me to review as well. Thanks. Let's try to get a few more complicated problems now.
Alright then.
Be sure to go over the materials in your head before you go to sleep.
Yo.
I hear the Finishers kill someone. It's all over the news.
Nice.
Okay.
Now listen up. Make sure your clothes up.
Alright.
Can I talk?
The other day, I saw on TV. Oh, didn't mean to distract you. I'll stay quiet.
What are your thoughts?
It seems you were able to get a lot of studying done.
Alright.
Yep.
You tire yourself out if you keep at it too long. You should stop for the day and get some sleep. So were they just deceiving us? I guess the Kali was right after all. No, I believe the Finterfuse. They're murderers, right? Hurry up and arrest them. How long are the police going to let them run loose?
This sucks.
I wonder when Akuma-san will start coming back to school. I know the funeral's tomorrow. It must be worth organizing the funeral for a bigwig CEO. Akuma-san is pretty quiet. Do you think she's okay? Hard to believe the dad of such a nice girl could be so evil. I didn't expect this from the Finterfuse. That was a full-blown public execution. Things are looking rough online. They're just calling us a bunch of murderers. All the celebrities who supported us are being criticized now too. It's all gone up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. I have a doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. There must have been so many who simply went with the winning side. I get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with our situation first. Our state of affairs continues to worsen. We can't just sit back and watch this happen. Still, we can't make a move when we don't have any lead. What are we supposed to do then? Wait around when your exams end will be the perfect timing, huh? For what? Don't worry about it anyway. Just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after our exams end. There's no way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever? Hey, Surgeon. You, pay attention. Is that how you're listening when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Wow, that was an epic dodge. That was nuts. Is he a ninja? Huh, well, whatever. Moving on. Oh, you got the entire class attention. Your charm has definitely increased.
Alright.
People are saying terrible things about Connor's murderers. No training? We got plans today. Let's do some. Let's do some fun. It's a Saturday. Study. Don't you get? You can't just shoot all over the place. The king's so awesome at the game. Yeah, but he's got such a bad attitude. It's like he's a bipolar. I wonder how long that high score is gonna be able to keep up. You haven't gotten better at all. When you gonna learn? It's really late. Thanks to you taking so long to figure it out. Sorry. It's kind of weird hearing that from someone older than me.
Hey.
I've always been good at shooting games, but I absolutely never want to lose a gun about, so I guess I tend to get all heated up about it. It's time for elementary school kids to go home. Do you understand, little boy? Sup? Do I need to call your mom? Fine, I'll leave, alright? Something bothering you? I just don't want to go home. My house is so boring. No one's ever there and there's never anything to do. Adults in high schools are so lucky to get to play all night long. Having that much time helps you get stronger. I wish I could play all day instead of going to school. I'll never lose another game. I need to get really strong with the Phantom Thieves. Do you admire them? Of course I do. I want to be just as strong as they are. I believe in the Phantom Thieves and their strength. So do I. That's because you're a fan like me. Seriously though, I can't stop thinking about that employee. He was super annoying, huh? If he says something again, I might just have to use that move on him. The one I taught you, remember? You should use it sometime.
Alright.
Well, it's just a move in the game, so it won't work against actual people. Or if it did, then I'll be strong in real life. I need to be able to win in real life. I'm gonna head home. Acting with Senya has made my heart grow. I feel like my kindness has increased.
Alright.
Later.
So the Phantom Thieves are murderers. I guess all the parts they got before doesn't matter too much now.
Huh?
Ah, my apologies. I was so much of my fault and lost track of time. I'm sorry for staying here, so I'll be with you soon.
I'll see you later.
New move assistant. Will you help me develop a new move? It's a big good experience for you as well. If you're free, please come to the church. Let's go. And hope for the best.
Good evening.
The gold key to victory lies in retreating. This means at times retreating in an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. It may be good for you to remember that as well. If it's alright with you, let's play a match. Let's hang out. It's Saturday. Haru seems to be having fun. I can sense her dedication to Sogi. Oh, that's right. I have something who might wait. How about this glass vase? I can have
Thank
this?
you very much.
Sezgon, thank you. This is really nice. It feels like I touched Hamu's heart a little. I think my bond with Haru will grow stronger soon.
Thank you for today.
It's gonna keep dropping for a bit. They still haven't caught the Phantom Thieves. I don't care how they do it. They just throw them into the swimmer already. It's too scary to have murderers on the loose. I wonder what kind of people the culprits are. The murderers don't give me any meaning of this justice. Can I bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral is over, it feels like a small burden has been lifted from my shoulders. This must be rough. It is, but I'm okay. I actually feel bad having everyone worry about me. How about you? Are you doing okay? I'm managing. You're so strong. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin everyone around when the exams end. Well, see you, Haru. She's the one who should be in pain right now, yet she's still trying to cheer us up.
Well then.
The exams start tomorrow, don't they? So just focus on those for now. We'll get to work once your exams are over. Susuma, finds your pizza. That's enough. Houseplant.
Nice.
Ah, it's healthy.
Oh.
Let's play a game.
Okay.
What's up, Train of Life? Next up is an intermediate course. Also, we're starting off well and we're going a good amount of money too. This intermediate course is looking pretty simple. Wait, there's something rising out from the ground. Is that a gate? We can't just pass through. Snap, snap, snap! I'm the alligator who watches over this gate. Hence, why they call me Alligator. Give me a number to open up the gate. Snap. I'll give you 3 chances. Snap. Another one of these videos, we're so unlucky. So the numbers that open this log are 3, 5, and 7, and 9. Snap. Roll 2 dice and make sure they add up to one of those. I'll give you 3 chances. Snap. So this all depends on your luck. I think you can do it. Time for the first roll. Snap. That's 10. That, not one of my numbers. Snap. The number of chances you have remaining is 2. That is. Oh, you rolled 3. You're impressed. Snap. I'll let you through. Snap. Oh, the gate's opening. Alright, let's head onward to the goal.
Hey!
We made it to the finish line in first place. What a battle. My paws are all sweaty. Well, it seems we have learned to have a big heart even in the face of brutality and unfair requests. That took a very long time. We should probably stop playing games for now, don't you think? This isn't much of an update, but I think I'm going back to school starting tomorrow. I'm sorry for worrying you all until now. Are you really okay though? Be sure not to push yourself too hard in this time of grief. No, I actually need to push myself. My mind always wonders if I have nothing to do. Yeah, I totally get you. Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home. Well, I don't know how to put it, but try not to think about that stuff too much. And if anything happens, you can rely on us. Count on us anytime. To be completely honest, when I end up alone, I did doubt you all a tiny bit. We cannot blame you for that. But it's so horrible for me to doubt you. I mean, I'm the one who asked you all to do this. Your father just passed away, how it's natural to feel afraid of emotion in such events. Yeah, it's very hard when you lose someone like that, but I'm okay now. You all helped me out so much. Right back at ya. Thank you, those words are truly reassuring. Well then, I'll see you all at school. Haru, I'm not surprised he seems down. Just keep hearing your thoughts, X10. Still, despite how she looks, Haru has cut back, but I'm sure she'll be okay.
Now listen up. Make sure your clothes
Alright, study.
Can I talk?
The other day I saw on TV. Oh, I mean, I'll stay quiet.
What are your thoughts?
All right.
Yep.
Putting all natives is the worst. I wish I would start studying soon. I wish the school festival soon. It's the thing I'm looking forward to the most right now. Yeah, but are they still going to hold it? It might get cancelled. Don't say that. You bummed me out before the exams. Things were bad enough as is. If they canceled the festival, the students will riot. I hate tests. Did you hear those rumors? I wonder if they really are from our school. Really? No way. But what if?
Pretty bad, huh?
The Phantom Thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change the CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead. Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kawaizia too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected they to turn out to be murderers. Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed? Quiet now. I'll be handing out your exams booklets.
Well, shall we begin?
With the first day exams began. Where's the origin of the word guillotine? Name of the one who proposed it.
Ooh, we can do this.
Let's see, in essay question. This looks tough. Let me calm down and think through. Explain why the guillotine was used during the French Revolution. First of all, who proposed the idea of guillotine? The doctor. Yeah, I think his name was Joseph Agrins Guillotin. So from his perspective, versus events for using guillotine. There were 1,000 people executed during the revolution. Look at the need of method of execution that was quick and impartial.
Yep.
You finish in time. Time is up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desk. Oh. Oh, there we go. That took forever. As my day's gonna go really fast during exams. That did take really long though. That really got me worried. You're still waiting for the Phantom Thieves? You know they're murderers, right? That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want. Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? I mean, did you see that press conference? No way hours of judges would do that. I wonder if Akatsuki Khan has been right all along. He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
Now everyone.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll ask you to leave.
Now everyone.
This will be the second day exams. Please begin. Which of the following statements about this ball is true? It's designed for color TV. It has 32 faces.
Ooh, we can do this.
What is the meaning of the robota, the curse word that is the root word of robot? Slave labor.
Ooh, we can do this.
Hey you.
The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't that insane? There are murderers among us. Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Saboya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day. For real? You gotta report that. Oh crap, you think so? I snapped a pic, so I said put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
Okay, class.
Today's the
let's
third day
get
of exam.
started.
Go ahead and start. What is the English name for the phenomenon where it feels like your cell phone is vibrating? Phantom Vibration Syndrome,
Ooh, we can do this.
which is the foreign government organization due to the Cormorant fishermen of Nagarongo belong to. No. No. None.
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Then. Which one was it? So that's why I say exams, huh? Sounds like some of these were kind of tough. Well, it wasn't too bad. You still got a decent score, right? I only messed one up.
Hey.
The police are here again? Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a thief. Seriously? I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is ahead already on the move. It's me. There's something I want to talk to everyone about. I'll be at the hideout. I mean our place. I received word from Futaro-san about our upcoming meeting. There's still some time until we meet now, so I'm going to go take care of the flowers first. See you later. I suppose plants do need watering after all. Ah, I know. Just to go help Haru exit what there is now.
What should we do?
Huh, how troubling. Do you want some help? Oh, Exenkon, have you come up here to assist me? You heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden in case you were wondering. It's just so much has happened to me lately. You can tell me. Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me, which means suddenly I'm the biggest shareholder in the company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't think the first thing about business direction or fund management. I couldn't imagine. Yes, it's quite hard to fathom. I may be the president's daughter, but I never anticipated I'll end up involved in company matters. Because of that, I've been meeting with all the various officers and warriors my father's employed lately. They've been giving me advice of all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side though. I don't really know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, don't worry, or leave it to me, but it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit though. The only people I consulted up to this point have been employees, but I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age, closer to my own viewpoint. If it wasn't too much trouble, could we speak again about this some other time? I will turn, what can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know gardening? I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on a balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone to take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right, I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment? I grew these in these very plants and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to the colors to see, but how do they taste? I suppose this onion mixed with bitterness in a way is definitely unique. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe? That's a great idea. Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will be giving me an honest opinion. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good.
Now, shall we go?
Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them. In order to make that natural course of action a reality,
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The Medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Hmm? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why's that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
Before summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Calm down.
Yeah, this doesn't mean that we've lost yet.
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means, yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. That's bad. Wait, weren't they already investigating us now? The police were doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. Hold on a sec. What's this SIU thing again? The Special Investigations Unit, an elite team that deals with huge cases for government scandals. I have heard that name on the news. They make headlines often. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against a suspect in like 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're like the best investigation force in Japan. Are we going to get arrested? Doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? What all wrong? I think we're just way too famous at this point. As this is a country governed by law, they can't afford to ignore us for any longer. We may be the Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now too. Hey, don't scare us like that. It's okay though, they don't have any evidence. Yes, I expect they're fantastically searching for some of us as we speak. No way they're gonna find anything though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this. Everything's going to be fine. I also know about the Rediverse. There's no way they'll get any info on us. Tell me the West.
I should write something.
Haven't they found a fin of thieves yet? The government and the police are useless, or they even try. I said when spent tax dollars just sit on their behinds. A mysterious group of murderers in the government. What's the word coming to these days? I was talking trash about us. The police are here again? How many times has this been now? Our school's gotten famous. Yeah, in a bad way. I wonder if the culprit really is from our school.
Hey.
They were here today too, right? Yeah, like, do those cops think they are? They can't just steal us all like that. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe they are fin to thieves at our school.
Okay, quiet down.
Okay, listen up. The police are here at the school, so be sure not to get in their way. And for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There was talk of canceling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Really, on a weekday? What kind of reason are there? With all this stuff about the principal and Kamoshida, this year I guess it can't be helped. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all the students here. Seriously? The police at Sujin? They haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean we're going to get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourself mentally for this. They're going to be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to say too much. They'll see through any lies you try and make. I know. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. Alright, so tell them everything that is necessary.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and...
Surgicon.
You two will go together.
Huh? Why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see.
XM Power Surger.
Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
I hope not.
Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
I don't remember.
No way. I feel like he's gonna show up in my nightmares. That emotionless voice.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. And now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
They were so popular too. Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens. I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Of course.
This is bad. Someone totally famous. You're not going to do anything. Rah.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
The fans are guilty too. Oh, that's so true. God, how everyone talks. I wonder what kind of people the culprits are. Probably some idiots with the misguided sense of justice. Look, can they just arrest those guys already? Special investigations is on it. I'm sure they'll be caught soon. What kind of people are they? I want to see what they look like.
What's going on?
I told you force up when the cops talk to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they going to do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why did the school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school all over the news, moving it to next Tuesday, only makes more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday, and also be inconvenienced to anyone we have already invited. And what about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sewing special? It's gonna be a really weird festival with morale so low. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the factory office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's a magic in math too? A magic square. It's a square in which adding up all the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Surgeon, please look at this.
Do you know this one?
What numbers should be in the middle of the square in order to make it a magic square. Alright, let's see. 4 and 6 makes 10. 4 and 9 makes 13. So 10 and 13. Alright, so we're playing 1. 10, 14, 10, 11. Let's try 3. 9. It's 3. It's 5.
This is it.
Correct.
A 3x3 square only has 1 parent, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. In a 5x5, there are more than 200 million. Can you believe that? Wow, really? Sergio seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that.
Alright.
If you had to choose, will you try to find Infinity Fuse or solve 200 million magic squares? I'll choose the magic squares hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated, and math doesn't kill anyone. Oh, that's not true. Having everyone out there looking for a culprit is getting me down. So what we're gonna do as the school festival executive committee, I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as guests of honor. Oh wait, that thing they do every year. You may have those random guests come to the panel, right? The festival dates will change because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. That's so annoying. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to record at home. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. So do you find anything, Haru? About that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. It was suspicious if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll mention on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I'll leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be much of help in this situation.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too? Aren't you taking this a little too lightly?
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Let's leave it to her.
You're not gonna get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Hey.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm still stuck on my Akuma investigation. Caesar, you're having trouble with this? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow, tell you the bell, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. It said 2 hits are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 hits may produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an entirely idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we'll come, we can't be particular about our mythology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Pretty much.
You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
It's nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
To be honest, it's everything to do about me, but I agree it's not about me. Wait, can I take care of that plant?
Oh.
Yeah, let's give it some.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Let's play a game.
Okay.
Train a wife. The advanced quest is only 1 left. Let's go for gold. Our opponent are extra tough since it's the last level, but I think things are going well for now. We'll probably end up in first place at this rate. Shoot, a hole opened up in the ground and saw our piece. Wait, is that some kind of gun? The name is Artillery, the free-wielding cannon. If you don't give me a number I like, I'm gonna blast you all the way back to the beginning. The train of eyeballs. Just keep on rolling. All 4 multiples of 4. That means you can get either 4, 8, or 12. Basically, if the sum of the 2 dice you roll is a multiple of 4, you win. Naturally, you have 4 stars at it. Now if you win, let's see, I'll blast you to the finish line. Wait, so we get all the way to the goal if we beat it. Let's do this. Here comes the first roll. That's not 7. Sorry, but that's not a multiple of 4. The number of chances remaining is 3. 6? 6, huh? Sorry, but that's not a multiple of 4. The number of chances remaining is 2. Welcome to the stream, Black Neko Konari 17. How about 5? 5, huh? Sorry, but that's not a multiple of 4. How about 7? Is that? What's this? A series of scoring scale and multiple 4 for me? I guess I'm gonna have to take you back to the start then. The arc of that sun is a real sight to behold. We're all the way back to the beginning. There's definitely no coming back from this. We failed, but it seems like you at least learned how to have a big heart even in the face of brutality and failed requests. Please be up. Not yet.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's starting to get late. Let's get to sleep. What does that detective think he's doing? He's just trying to get popular, isn't he? He wants to stand out. Just hurry up and arrest the Phantom Thieves already. I'm curious, it seems like he knows something. I bet he found out some really juicy secret.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
Should be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
We have all the data from the PC of a public prosecutor. Finding his phone number was a no-brainer.
Damn, you're real impressive.
But then, wouldn't he wonder how we acquired his number?
I'll just say my sister had it. That isn't even technically a lie. Can you send me the number, Futaba? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already. He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
Oh!
Let's play a game. Get my kindness up.
Okay.
Alright, what's ball 4? 5 is not it. 9's getting close. 8. Dead on. Hey, you did it. As I promised, I'll see you on over to the finish line. We're all the way to the end in an instant.
Hey!
We made it to the finish line in first place. What a battle. My paws are all sweaty. Well, I seem to learn how to have a big heart even in the face of brutality and fair requests.
Alright.
We clear all the stages in the train of life now. Alright, let's enjoy this ending. So this manual says if you send in the password you see after the ending, you get a prize. This is the promotion from years ago though. There's probably no point doing it now, but I guess it won't hurt to write it down anyway. Maybe someone in T Game Store go for that.
Yeah.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to sleep, okay? Yep, cool cat. That number's just gonna keep dropping.
Hey.
You hear who gained for a guest this year? Oh, you mean Akachi, right? I kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances though? Why you gonna agree to come here? It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akachi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to the school somehow then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way I'm gonna miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, we just need to endure it, at least until we can get some more intel.
Okay, class.
The school festival tomorrow. Have you all made your preparations? I'm the advisor for the ESS, so I'll be busy helping them today. ESS stands for the English Studies Society, by the way. We need to advertise that Sewage is a school that provides an education you can use anywhere in the world. Hey, Mr. Searcher. There are tons of free radio acronyms like ESS in the world.
I need an answer.
Can you tell me what the S in SOS means? Safe. It's meaningless.
That's correct.
SOS is often said to mean save or sip. Save or source is another interpretation too. But in reality, it's not an acronym of anything. It's just the simplest thing you can send in Morse code in an emergency. If you haven't finished preparing for the festival soon, it's too late to send an SOS now. Hey, do you know that? I had no idea. Maybe it's kind of smart. Oh, to your screen,
Alright.
The school festival isn't just a time for the students to goof off. It's an important event where we invite prospective students, PTA members, and then wait to attend. This time we have a catch-a-thon for the panel. There'll be twice as many guests even though it's a weekday. I'll have to spend twice as much time on my makeup tomorrow too. Be on your best behavior, got it? The school festival, huh? Is the country really going to be there? Oh, Grizzle, how do you do? I'm dead. Phew, I'm above the average. That's the real divine one. My rounds is safe for now. Only what score I got. I finished well higher than the average score. Well, it's a good example for your friends.
Alright.
Whew. Any word from Akachi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akachi declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Akachi to agree to this somehow. Yup. What's that dude up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he's going into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try to explain the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hope he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll know if I made any progress on that front. Hey, Serger. You, patent. Is that how you paid? Is that how you listen? When someone's talking to you, I feel murderous intent. That's an epic dog. I'm just relaxing, enjoying my day off. Moving on. I increase my charm. I like to keep it simple.
Alright.
I really want to get this game beat.
Welcome home.
Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
You can't hear me.
We haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference.
Give me 1 second.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
I feel like I met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
You're standing too.
Standing here is my job.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
True nature?
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Are you a fanboy?
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations.
Alright, trust this up.
Alright. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Okay. That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a good bit smarter than you, huh? Oh, I didn't notice I had a guy responsible for Akashicon. He accepted the lecture invitation. I already knew that. Huh? Really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. You want to come to Tuba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. Let's not. This is the perfect chance for us to relax now. Haru, are you sure you're okay? This seems real soon. I am, thank you. I'm just always dream of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can't resign myself to enjoy our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. Okay. Alright, I'll quickly be right back. I need to do a few quick errands. Give me 5 seconds.